I'm at the beach right now, and I've just been running actually, and I always like to come down here to the end of the path, and there's really nobody. I don't know if you can like see how kind of empty down here on this part of the beach. Anyway, it's really, really cool, and it's just peaceful, and the breeze is really beautiful. So I just thought, since I have my iPhone on me, it'd be fun to go ahead and make a little video. So what happened recently is I'm so excited. I got a career consultation from a famous Vedic astrologer, basically. He has a channel on YouTube from KRS Channel? KRS Channel, sorry. Anyway, I'll put the link, I'll put it below. And basically, it was a huge, 100-page breakdown of everything regarding my chart using Vedic astrology. And so I've been really studying Vedic astrology so hard lately because it offers incredible insight into life, career, love, different periods in your life, and also what your strengths and weaknesses are. And it's just completely different from astrology. I mean, for example, my whole sign that I thought I was my whole life is completely different, because the Vedic astrology chart is about one sign back for your sun sign from Western astrology, or sometimes called tropical astrology, that is a spin-off from Greek astrology. And what basically in the book, I started reading the astrology book written by Kapiel, and he was saying that in the book that the degrees are off by 12 degrees, 15 degrees, quite a lot, and they do not match up with the exact lines of the planet at all. And that actually Vedic astrology was from thousands of years ago, and it also lines up, what is that? It also lines up with the Mayan calendar and the Egyptian calendar, and the Vedic calendar are all 99.999% exactly the same. And it's one of the mysteries of the universe, kind of like who built the pyramids. Was it the Anunnaki? There's kind of maybe a rumor or something that also Vedic astrology comes from that same technology as the mysteries of the pyramids, and a lot of amazing technological advancements that they had from back when these things were invented that have no logical explanation. And so not only is your sun sign different, but in Vedic, they go by your moon sign, like your moon is your mind. And so in the Western, the sign of the sun doesn't really mean anything, because that's just your soul, basically, and it's a whole sign off. So I always thought I was a Pisces, but actually, according to Vedic, I'm an Aquarius. And I have a whole different moon on Scorpio moon. And so you go by your moon is your mind, and then you also go by your rising sign, which you have to know your exact birth date and city location. And you also have to make sure that the chart calculator takes into account daylight savings time, so it's not incorrect, because at the time of your birth, there's only 4.5 minutes that mark that time of the ascendant. So my ascendant is Aries. So basically I'm Scorpio moon, Aries ascendant, and your Aries is your overall personality. And so here my whole life I thought I was a Pisces, thinking, why do I have such a bad temper? Why am I so pushy? Why am I so aggressive? Why do I piss everybody off with what I'm saying? Being, basically all the things that an Aries is. And I thought too, at work, I always end up people asking me to go ahead and lead the project at work. And I'm like, why am I always ending up in charge of everything? I don't even want to be in charge. So I always thought too, I always looked at the Aries and I thought, oh, that's such a great sign. I had friends that were Aries, and I thought, I wish I was an Aries. And then turns out all the friends, and even a few of the exes that I always thought were Aries, they're all Pisces. So I thought that was so funny. And so the other thing I learned about recently were, depending on your ruling planets, you go through these mahadashas. So I'm studying those right now as well. And when I match up to events in my life in the years, I can't even believe how absolutely accurate it is. So it's like, yeah, it's really amazing. And so anyway, now he warns in the video, like, don't tell people what your planets are, and don't tell people like your exact astrological breakdown of all your planets. But they go through all the planets and the houses and like what you're influenced by. It has to do with a lot of your purpose in this life compared to your last life or reincarnation. And so, you know, for those, you look at the Rahu and the Rahu and Ketu, and you see where they're placed, and you see kind of what your focus is in this life, and a lot, you know, to conquer and basically, you know, make progress. So anyway, I'm not going to go into all of that because I'm not a professional astrologer. I think people are shooting off fireworks right now. So for that, you have to go to a professional astrologer like the KRS channel, and you can watch a show on everything. So anyway, I think this is amazing. I'm really, really excited about this Vedic astrology. So I'm going to put a couple links below if you want to see your chart calculator. I'm going to put one for that, and then I'm going to put a link to KRS channel if anybody else wants a career counseling session, because the one he came back with for me was shocking, like shocking. I've always gone in one direction, and the direction that I'm in and focused on, of course, was accurate and was definitely on the chart as an important part of something that, you know, I would be good at, basically. But he looks at your highest planetary money-making opportunity, like what is your greatest money-making talent, or what are you really, really good at, what were you born with naturally. And of course you can do anything that you like, is usually in your chart anyway, but like what is it that is going to really be like such a great career for you. And it turns mine is 4th house activities, which is like home, real estate, and also with the Scorpio moon, and then the nakshatra that it's in and the pada that it's in lends itself to more sacred knowledge or occultic knowledge. That would be a really strong aspect of my sign to go ahead and make money with, basically, as a career. And so he came up with the combination of that along with that 4th house that I should be suggested as a feng shui consultant. Like a feng shui consultant. And I'm like, I'm a big white woman. Like, I picture little Asian men going around consulting, because I actually call on all these customers for my sales job in City of Industry and some other cities, and of course they're all Chinese-owned companies, and they all hire feng shui consultants. They spend thousands of dollars. They have these like huge crystals that are like, I don't know if you can see, like huge, like 5 feet high amethyst crystals. They'll have like several of them. They have feng shui everywhere. And so, you know, and he also thought to write about it, like the way a planet is positioned, that I should start working on some writing. And so he kind of went into more details, which I will keep confidential because I haven't really pursued any of it. So anyway, and oh, I forgot, also born under a Sweeney as a medicine man healer, like an Ayurvedic healer, or a Sweeney is like a medicine man, a person who helps people, heals people, especially women, and helps people with like emergencies that they might have as far as maybe problems, or I don't know, and also fashion and beauty. So anyway, I actually have studied a lot about things like that, and I normally don't share them on the channel, so I just thought it'd be fun. I'm going to go ahead and branch out because I have visit that teaches, here around, actually in the Asian city. And so I can go ahead and learn that and start working on that, and it shouldn't take hopefully too much time because I'm also in another school and I have a full-time job and a YouTube channel and trying to keep up a social life and any kind of balance in my life and clean my house. It's like, and work out. Like, I've got to get really fit. We're coming up here to summer, and obviously I live right here by the beach, and so bikinis are coming. So anyway, I just wanted to share that, so I'm really excited. And regarding my YouTube, I'm going to start including things more about the home. As I learn feng shui, I'm going to include some things about that, maybe some more things regarding natural healing herbs and things like that I've studied. So I'm just going to kind of throw that on there because it has to do with health and wellness and beauty anyway, like beauty on the inside, health and beauty on the outside, because you can't be beautiful if you're stressed out. Like, if you have a lot of problems and you have a lot of anxiety and you're in a stressful situation, you can't really feel good and look young and vibrant. So anyway, I think that's about it for this video. I'm about out of time and I'm about out of light. It's like getting dark on me right now. But anyway, I just wanted to share that because I'm really excited about my career consultation and learning Vedic astrology right now. It takes like a PhD. It's so hard. I barely have scratched the tiny little surface, and I have about thousands of pages of books to read that Kapiel sent me as part of my package that he wrote on conjunctions and aspects and astrology and nakshatras and padas and mahadashas and dashas and I don't even know how to pronounce the rest of the words, so I have a lot to learn. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you later. Quick stop at the grocery store to pick up some of the free non-alcoholic wine, the Chardonnay. It's really good. I love it. And also, sorry about all that noise on the background. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it.